Good morning, friends. It is Saturday, January the 23rd, 2021. The noise in the background is my husband on the treadmill. It's 8:30, 8:45, 8:30, 8:45. Got up at 8. I have a Zoom call at 10. I was initially planning to dye my hair this morning, but that just didn't happen. We'll talk about why in just a second. I'm at hour, I just looked, I already forgot. I'll throw it up. I already forgot, seriously. I weighed in today, but first, let's talk about the blood sugar. So, I'm happy and in a decent mood because of this. Let me show you. Let me just show you this. 158. I am using this meter until it's time to switch sensors. My CGM says 193, which is still under 200, but that's almost a 40-point difference. So I'm going with the freestyle meter, and we'll see what happens when I get a new sensor and I move it again. Because if it's still the same way, then fuck the CGM. I'm not paying for it. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I weighed in today. Last week, I weighed in at 352 pounds, and this week I'm weighing in at 342 pounds, which is a 10-pound difference, which is 35 pounds since the first of this fast, because that's 377. If I continue trending like this, I should be 335, 333 or something by the time this fast ends on the 28th, which is Thursday. I keep thinking it's Friday, but it's Thursday. So yesterday on Instagram Live, I was really debating on whether or not I wanted to keep going with this fast, because the whole point of this fast, as I've said ad nauseum, is to get off insulin and to get my rewind, Misty, to get my numbers down, like to get my glucose numbers down. And I'd really been struggling with that, especially with the CGM, because over the last week, I've been in the mid 200s, well, 250, 230, 235, right around there. So it's been really, really frustrating. And I felt like, hold on, I need some water. Good Lord. Pardon me. I felt like this was finally getting to my mental health, which is really why I took those couple of days off, because it's frustrating when you're doing everything that you know to do and your body still isn't reacting the way that you want it to. So I mentioned in that live, I'm waiting for blood work from my rheumatologist. I'm on my phone, Misty. I checked last night before I went to bed. There were no results. So I wasn't sure if she did a CBC. She does do a CBC. So when I get that blood work back, I'll be able to see if possibly my blood sugars were elevated. My white blood count was elevated. I still think it's the sensor. There have been a couple of times where they've been in with like a couple of points of each other. Like last night, oh my gosh. Last night when I went to bed, my freestyle meter was 189. When I woke up this morning, it was 158. I think I'm finally switched to burning ketones. Oh, Lord. Okay, anyway, I'm all over the place because I am so flippin' excited that my numbers are that's still a little higher than I thought they would be, because by day 11 last fast, I was at 103, right? But again, I honestly think it was either the meter, it may have been a couple of things, the meter and the white blood count. It could be anything. Yesterday, I do know after I got off IG Live yesterday, I sneezed at least 15 times in a row. You think I'm exaggerating? I am not exaggerating. And my head started running, so maybe that's what I needed. That's the thing about being diabetic. Unless you have an open sore or an open wound, you just don't know. You just don't know. And I think I probably got 8 hours of sleep this time, because I what time did I fall asleep? I honestly don't remember. We got in the hot tub last night for the very first time. Don't. That was a bad idea. Because it made me like, oh, I got so nauseous and it made me super weak because I haven't eaten. I think if I'd been eating, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But since I hadn't been eating, I mean, it felt unbelievable while we were in it. We've spent $1,000 on that thing over the last month and a half. So it's finally fixed. It's no longer leaking. It's got a brand new motor in it. It should work fine for the next 10 years, hopefully. So I can't wait to get in that once I start eating food again, for sure. Rob went to In-N-Out last night and it was really hard for me not to ask for a burger. Not that I would eat a burger first thing, but I'm like, I could just lick it. Just let me lick it. He did bring home cheese paper that I licked and it was good. So, yeah, I don't know. But I am going to continue the fast. I mean, I might as well now. We're on day 15. And again, if I got my blood work Monday or Tuesday, I would be mad at myself if I quit and it was the blood work. So I'm going to keep going. I'm in a new shirt. I picked up some new pants from Just My Size, and then I wanted a couple of new sweatshirts. Apparently our Walmart doesn't carry Just My Size in the store anymore. So I ordered 2 4s and 2 3s. This is a 4 and it's super tight. Just My Size sizing is so wonky. And then the 3s, I was like, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna bother. It's not gonna fit. This is pretty tight. So, yeah. Like I was really emotional yesterday. Like I was ready to quit. I want to take it because a lot of times it'll go up on the CGM after I get out of the shower. Let's just see. Maybe it does it on this one too. I don't have any idea. When I use this meter, I don't see the results as often, which is one of the reasons why I wanted the CGM. It's just not working out how I'd hoped. And I'm blessed enough that, you know, I'm not insulin dependent, so I don't necessarily have to worry about, you know, the every 5-minute reading or whatever. But it's just frustrating that it can be so inaccurate. But I was reading that meters can be up to 15%, according to the FDA, which is infuriating. 212. So, yeah, it goes up the same way. I shouldn't have even looked. So that means I'm probably 250 on the CGM right now. It'll come back down. That's all that matters. So yeah, I was going to dye my hair. I didn't because of the hot tub. My muscles are still so tired. Can I ask you guys to do me a really huge favor? Stop asking me if I can exercise or stop giving me tips on how to exercise. If I thought I could exercise safely, I would exercise, but I can't. All it does is just drive home the fact that my body doesn't do what it used to do, and it's just not helpful. Just like that Victoria or whatever the fuck her name was. If you're leaving a comment for somebody, just ask yourself, am I saying this to be helpful or am I saying this to be hurtful? Telling me that I need to brush my hair, that's not helpful. And again, I'm going to do a whole video about it. I talked about this on live yesterday, but it's like, people are like, well, why are you even responding? And here's the thing. You can say whatever the fuck you want to me. I mean, there's not much you can say that I've never heard before. I mean, I started being bullied in the 1st grade. Let's be real. But either you or someone you know either has a chronic illness, chronic pain, or will develop a chronic illness. It's more widespread than people realize. And because of the stress of the pandemic, because of the stress of sometimes having to work from home and teach their kids at the same time, all of these factors come together, and people who are spoonies deserve to be, they deserve to know that merely existing is enough. Like, when people leave comments like that, you're putting your expectations onto somebody else, and that's just not, and that's not criticism either. You're trying to shame me into brushing my hair, which isn't going to work. As I've said, today my plan is I've done my hair as much as I can. It's drying. Hopefully if I keep zhuzhing it, it'll be cute and curly. But I'm going to put on makeup too. But you know what I'm going to do the rest of the day? Jack shit nothing. Do you want to know what I'm going to get done tomorrow? Jack shit nothing, probably, because it takes so much out of me. And if I'm comfortable enough to put up video on the internet where anybody can see it without my hair brushed, then don't worry about it. Plus, it's not a matter of just brushing my hair. I can run a brush through it and it's going to look the exact same because it's short. And you almost always have to style shorter hair. It's the reason why I want a motherfucking haircut, but I haven't gotten one yet because I'm not ready to risk it. But yeah, that's the reason why I respond to those questions, because anybody can read my comment section, and I don't want anybody to read my comment section and see a comment like that I just haven't responded to. And yes, I could delete it, but at the same time, it's like people need to realize that you don't need to say that shit to anybody. To me, I mean, just because I'm on the internet, that doesn't give you a free pass to act like an asshole. People love to say, well, you're on the internet, you should expect it. No, I expect people, my expectations of people is that you're a fucking good, decent human being. Like, my mother was awful and abusive, but I still knew to be a decent human being. So, I mean, I would never leave that type of comment. Like, if you've gone to somebody's house and it's a little messy, don't say shit like that. I mean, you never know. And most people who deal with chronic pain or chronic illness, a lot of times it's what they call an invisible illness. You don't see it. They can look fine. They look like they're going about their normal day, but maybe inside they're not. Or maybe they're dealing with a lot of shit. And for you to say something like that, it's just completely unnecessary. Dr. Baker Bailey does conscious discipline, and it's this whole program that you use with kids as instead of doing like a reward chart or something like that, you basically teach them to be empathetic to other people and to wish other people well and to, you know, think about their words before they say them. Are you saying this to be helpful or hurtful? Like, and it's a great way to stop tattling. Are you saying this to be helpful or are you saying this to be hurtful? So you can use it with your kids, but you can also use it with adults too. It's like, think about it before you comment. Are you saying this to be helpful or are you saying this to be hurtful? So that's why I comment. And I'm still considering making a video. I don't know if I can get my thoughts together in a cohesive timeline or something. Not timeline, what's it called? Outline, then I'll consider it. But I don't know. It's just stuff like that just pisses me the fuck off because it's not helpful. It's not helpful. And you didn't say it to be, that's not a criticism. You're saying it to be shameful, shaming me, and it's not going to work. Self-care. And that's another thing. Self-care can be anything that takes care of your mental well-being, your spiritual well-being, your physical well-being. It doesn't have to be all about grooming and face mask and stuff like that. Self-care is whatever you need to do to make sure you're taking care of yourself. So like me, I took a couple of days off. I needed that. That was a form of self-care because I knew my brain and I knew that I was about to get to a place where I just gave it all up and ate whatever the fuck I wanted to. And I don't want to be like that. So, yeah. Okay. I think you're all caught up. But I am going to go put my skincare on. My skin is a little dry today. Hers a little dry. Hers a little thirsty. I got to zoom in at 10. I'll screenshot what the meter says right now so you can see a difference. So 212 on the freestyle. We'll see what it says on the CGM. And then down 10 pounds this week. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it's about 12:45. I got started on my makeup today and then had that Zoom meeting. So I just took my blood sugar. On my app it says 244, but on my regular meter it's 211. So I'm a little surprised that it jumped so high and stayed there, but it is what it is at this point. Sorry, I'm not on the tripod. So, yeah. There's nothing really happening. I need to get to filming. We were on that Zoom call for like 3 hours. I didn't expect it to take that long. But I don't mind. It was a nice chat. So, yeah. So I'm feeling okay today. I'm feeling much better, actually, just to be quite honest. I have decided that once I can eat again, see how it curled up and looks so pretty? Oh, love it. Well, it doesn't look really pretty on the camera, but in person, it looks pretty. I've decided that I want a bacon double cheeseburger from Burger King, probably on day 4, without the bun, of course. I've been wanting one, and then now all of a sudden, all the Burger King commercials are a bacon double cheeseburger. So, yeah. I used to get a bacon double cheeseburger plain made large with a Sprite when I was eating carbs back in the day. So, yeah. Anyway, go finish filming. 2:11 or 2:44. I'll talk to you guys later today.
Hello.
Hey friends, it's about 4:30. Did my makeup today and fixed my hair for hair girl. Okay, so my continuous glucometer or whatever it's called is showing, shoot, I can't remember if it's 244 or 217. I have the memory of a gnat. I need a cotton swab. Do I not have one in the drawer anymore? Here it is. So let's test with my regular glucometer, which will be okay. I actually ordered new strips today, so I can still access my prescriptions until they expire. So that's cool. Wait, I can't believe it's 4:30. This day went by like totes fast. Wait. Probably because I was on that 3-hour Zoom call today.
That would do it. I don't know how you managed to do a 3-hour Zoom call without going bonkers.
Well, because we were enjoying what we were talking about.
That is good.
It wasn't like it was a work call or something.
That's true.
So 196. So there's still 20 or 30 points difference, but hey, but at least it's under 100. So I did have a coffee today, but I haven't had anything else besides water. I just watched the second video in Wes's pizza battle. I don't know why I do this to myself, but your girl gonna be making some pizza when this fast is over for god dang sure. Anyway, so that's it. I just wanted to update you guys and make sure that I took it with my meter because, like I said, once this sensor, hopefully the new sensor will be a little bit more reliable than this one is being. But I can only work with what I can work with. So, I'll talk to you guys at bedtime. Friends! Hi! It is 10 p.m. We're on hour 356. I think it's like 356 hours and 43 minutes. So, almost done with day 15. We have officially met, or I've officially met the longest fast. So tomorrow will be the longest fast I've been on. My blood sugar on my phone is running right around 200. So let's check the blood. I like to do it on my arm. I know a lot of people were like, you shouldn't do that. I'm not willing to hurt my fingers. I'd rather just take it on my arm. So, how'd the rest of the day go? The rest of the day went fine, actually. I took off my makeup, as you can see. My hair is still a little fixed. It's fallen, it's rainy, it's me outside. Actually, I think it's raining harder than just me outside. 165. We are going with that reading. And I'm only showing you both just to kind of talk about, you know, how close they are together or whatever. Look at all that blood. It's blood. Should I do my ketones while I'm sitting here? Why do I do these at night? They're way higher at night than they are in the day, but look at all that blood. Might as well use it. The goal for tomorrow is to do the same thing. I don't know how much I'm going to get filmed. I really need to film a card. I'm not in the mood to do it today. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. I spent probably an hour and a half, 2 hours on Pinterest looking at recipes. What you would think would be rough, but it's actually not. I want some new recipes to try after when I'm done fasting. Because I don't know if I will do carnivore or if I will do ketovore or if I'll do keto. I honestly don't know. 5.4. I honestly don't know. And I think I've decided on the, what did Idaho Jesse call it? Rocking the 48s. Yeah, I think that's what they called it. Rocking the 48s. I'll be rocking the 48s, which means I'll do alternative day fasting, but it'll be 2 on, 2 off. So that'll probably start the second week of February. So, because I'm finishing on Thursday, and I'll probably start re-eating on Friday, like after the fast on Friday. And that'll give me a week to kind of get reacclimated to eating solid food again. So what I'll probably do is Friday and Saturday at the least bone broth. Excuse me. Friday and Saturday to do broth, and then depending on how I tolerate that and how I feel on Sunday morning, I may try a few eggs. 3 seemed to be about the limit the last time. I'll make 3 and we'll see how much I can eat. I'm going to be eating intuitively for damn sure. Because what I don't think people think about or they don't realize is when you do something like this, your stomach shrinks. So they say your stomach is the size of your fist. When, someone like me or someone who overeats or those kinds of things, you stretch your stomach out. So this will be an exercise in making sure that I am not overeating. And I know I've gotten a ton of questions about binging and stuff like that. And so who else asked me about binging today? Oh, I was on a Zoom call today and they were asking me about binging. How do you not just want to eat everything? I was like, because you get sick. I mean, after that first 3-day fast or 4-day fast, like I had Rob get me a huge taco salad and I ate it and it was like, whoa. So even that short amount of time, eating again was uncomfortable. So that's going to be my goal, is just to kind of break myself back in it, and we'll see what happens. I know I'll gain weight. I mean, it's going to happen because I'm going from not eating anything to eating at least 1 meal a day. I don't know, again, intuitively. Like if I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. I'm going to try to keep it small. Try to, just eat when I'm hungry. And that's always been my goal, is to eat when I'm hungry. That's why I've never really conformed to any kind of eating window with the intermittent fasting. Like I just ate when I was hungry. Like when I did 1 meal a day, some days I had 1 meal a day at 11, and some days my 1 meal a day was at 3, because I try to really pay attention to those hunger cues, because that's what they're there for. So yeah, I'm going to do it after the fast, and I'll try to go back and get your questions and make sure I get those answered. I'm just really amazed at how not hungry I am for this fast. And I don't know if it's because my body has done this now. Like I didn't have a whole, it was what, 2 weeks between fasts? No, it was longer than that. The 25th through the 9th. Because my last fast ended on December 25th, which was Christmas Day, and I started this one on the 9th. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a mindset thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I know what to expect. Seriously, I don't know. But this has been the easiest fast I've done. If my blood sugars, like if this meter hadn't acted up, and my, it was doing true readings, I probably would have been 100% fine with this fast. But that's been where my irritation has lied. I checked today, I still don't have the results on the portal. I guess that's, something to, it's Saturday. So I don't know if it's like LabCorp where they get your results and they post it whenever they post it. But yeah, so I am optimistic. I don't know what I'm trying to say about going forward. This has all definitely been a learning experience for sure. And it's just solidified that I want more fasting going forward. And like I said, I told Rob, I said, it may be something that we just, 1 month I do alternative day fasting. And if that doesn't work, we try something else. Again, this is going to be the year of experimentation because my goal is to get my blood sugars down, get them stable, stay off insulin, stay off diabetes medication, lose some weight, so I can, I've lost 40, what did Rob say I've lost? $45 pounds? I've lost 377 minus 342. You guys will have to do your own math. Again, math in my head, not working. Mental clarity, don't know her. But that's what I weighed in at 389. 389, not 377. What am I talking about? I weighed in at 389 on January the 2nd. I weighed in on 377 on January the 9th. So I've lost a huge amount of weight. So I'm excited about that and I'm glad that's happened. But again, for me, it's like I want to see these blood sugars down. And again, I'm not going to continue past 21 days. I could do it. Like, it's not about, I don't think I can't do it. You know what I mean? But more about like, I feel like 21 days is a good stopping point. I feel like it's a healthy stopping point for me. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. So yeah, so thanks so much for joining me. Feeling so much better mentally, especially now since I'm going ahead and using my other meter to kind of keep track. And I'm not checking quite as often during the day with this new meter. I think that's also helping. And just knowing that like I'm on the downhill slide with this. Like I've fasted 15 full days. Like I've fasted, however many hours I told you I've fasted, and I can do it. I know I can do it. So going forward, I know that this is something that I can do and something that I can incorporate. Like I mentioned, I still do think that the higher my ketones get, the more my muscles are reacting to it. But again, that could be a whole lot of different things. And again, that's the issue. I talked about this earlier today. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But we're going to get in bed. I just spent 2.5 hours watching Emily D. Baker talk about this new 200-page court filing in this Tati Westbrook without a crystal ball case. And now I got to go watch Peterman. I watch drama channels in the beauty community just because I don't know why. Actually, I don't even know how I got on that topic, like how I started watching them, but it's mindless entertainment. What are you going to do, right? But anyway, love you guys. I'm glad to be back vlogging, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye for now.